Hello everyone, welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you're returning. I know I just did a weird move over there. I have my little Padme Padawan here. Hello. I have something to say. My name, no, I think we're going to name him.
Ew.
I think,
I forgot my name.
it's Danny. I think we're going to name him Wonton. Because Padme means princess, so Alicia told me. So I think because it's a boy, his name says he's wicked or something like that. I don't want to keep him that name, okay? So I think I'm gonna name him Wonton because Padme Padawan, right? So I'm saying Wan, and I'm adding Ton, so his name is Wonton. Okay, he looks like a cute little wonton little noodle anyway. Yes, I'm wonton. I'm a dumpling. Okay, so that's his name, my little wonton. So he's here to help us. I'm here to help us today. So he's gonna help us. We're all actually, today is Dress the Babies Day. We actually have a lot to do today, guys. Okay, we just got cupcakes and Ethan's birthday cake from the Walmart bakery. They just got back a little whiles ago. I don't know why I'm holding the microphone, but you know, whatever. And I'm going to show you the cupcakes that we got, and I'm going to eat one. Everybody got to eat one already, except I didn't. I waited because I wanted to enjoy it on video with you, with all of you. So, no. You already ate yours, though. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. I got these tank tops because they're higher on the neck, and I figured that would look nice with my chains, you know, because the shirts I was wearing were like, I don't know, they were either going underneath, they weren't quite going over it. Can't go over it. You can't go under it. Those are some nursery rhymes from what Danny used to watch. And in fact, we were going to sing some nursery rhymes today, right, guys? So let's start with: the itsy bitsy spider went up that water spout. Hey, down came the rain and washed that spider out. Woohoo! Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up that spout again. Woo! Okay, you want to do the other one? Danny has another one he wants to do. You ready? It's more of a rap singing, but we're going to try it. You ready?
No. Okay, Dad, ready?
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. I don't know. They're singing in a different tone. Yeah, that was more of like I don't know, a group effort to sing Humpty Dumpty. We were kind of singing in different tones of singing. I was trying to do a rap. I don't know what they were doing, but so that is my family nursery rhyme time. If anybody has any other nursery rhymes they'd like to sing, please join in. Okay. So, aloha. No, that's a nursery rhyme? No. Okay. So, it seems that I'm playing with my chains more with this shirt when it's supposed to just lay flat. But anyway, I got this at Walmart with the matching shorts. Yes, it is in the PJ section, but I don't care. I like it. Just like the other one I got. I got them for $5, the set. Nice shorts and a button-up shirt. Hey, can't go wrong with that. You know, it's not like I'm going out anywhere, so it's a nice loungewear, you know? All right, so we have a few things. We're going to dress babies today, for sure. I have 4 babies that have been crying, Mommy, please, dress me. Okay. What is it, coffee? Is it the coffee? No, I already got that, I think. Or a check, maybe. I was waiting for another set of nails, I thought. But I think there's nothing. There's a bunch of nothing. All right.
Do you know what
so
it is?
Stitch is soon gonna get me that cupcake. Okay. I was trying different backgrounds for this video. Actually, like it was called like the portrait option or something, but it like faded out everything in the back. So I was like, I don't know if I like it that much, but whatever. I got on my lashes today. Let's hope they don't fly away and fall off. I haven't worn fake lashes in a minute. Okay, I haven't. And I figured, well, I was putting on my nails, which I said I wasn't going to do. I said I was going to use the acrylic for a while, but this is so much easier. It's so much easier. You don't have to breathe in all the dust. And when I did it the last time, I was like, I had that sneezing fit for like 24 hours after, and I was sneezing. My nose was running. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I want to, okay, guys, you have to remember I'm on a video, all right? Okay, so, I wanted to, before we get to the fun, the cupcakes and the dressing of the babies, so I wanted to make a correction. Guys, I hold on one second. Anyway, guys, so it is still summer, guys. Oh, how many more days until school? I think it's like 18. I think it's like 18. So tomorrow is Ethan's birthday, and he turns 14. 14 years ago. 14. That is a long time. That's a long time. But life goes on, right? We grow up. We grow old. Which I just found out, actually, that my uncle has been in the hospital for like a week. They have me down as emergency contact, but of course my phone number has since been changed, and they didn't have the new number. So he had one of his home nurses, his home aides, search his apartment for Jason's number, and he found it. Thank God. So he finally called me a week later after he's been in there. I guess his blood sugar got really high, and it went over 900, his blood sugar. And he didn't know that he was diabetic or that whatever. So he passed out and fell. Is that what happened? He fell?
Yeah, out of bed.
He fell out of bed. And then I guess, because he wears one of those necklaces, the help, I can't get up. And I guess he pressed that, and then they came and got him. But, so now something's wrong with his gallbladder. I don't know if that has to be removed or what. When I spoke to the nurse, she didn't say that they said anything about removing the gallbladder. I don't know if that's like, if it's gallstones or if there's something else wrong with it. I don't know. And then he said he's having heart problems. And I guess they want to operate, and he's saying no, he doesn't want surgery. And anyway, I told the nurse to have the doctor call me. She said probably tomorrow. So see what's happening there. And then my sister Lisa in Pennsylvania, her dad visited her for the past week. He drove from Florida to Pennsylvania by himself. And he just left yesterday, I think. Last night, maybe, or yesterday morning. So go back to Florida. He was there for a week. And while he was there, she calls me up and she says, Sandy, he just fell down the steps. So I'm like, what? So I guess her father fell. I know it's not funny, but my God, carpeted steps. He fell like 18 steps. She said he went head first. I said, well, did you bring him to the hospital? And she said, no. He said he's fine. I said, he's fine. Falling down, rolling down 18 steps, And she said, yeah, he seemed fine. He said he didn't want to go to the hospital. I guess he got like rug burn on his head, from rolling down the steps, and his leg. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but the way my sister was describing it, then she's like, oh, no, he's fine. I said, well, I thought she was still at the house. I was like, well, make sure you get him in, in the chair, the bed, whatever, make sure he's okay. But he was driving. He drove them to, I guess my sister had to go, to a doctor's appointment or something. I don't know. And he drove her because usually she'll take a Lyft or an Uber. I don't know. So, hey, look, old people get stubborn, real stubborn. They don't want to go. My mother never wanted to go to the hospital neither. I guess as you get older, it's like, I'm fine, certain things, but, certain things you should go. You should go. But I don't know. That's what she told me. Now, again, she could be exaggerating a little bit. Maybe, maybe it was like, 5 steps. I don't know. I know where she lives. She doesn't have the elevator, and she has carpeted steps that are steep because she lives in like a historical building. So, the steps are not like regular steps. They're like, So I don't know. And he had flip-flops on, she said. So Anyway, so a fall there, a fall there, a fall here. Thank God there's been no falls here. But, oh my gosh. So, anyway. So, we're going to move along. I thought that Jason and Danny were moving along to Danny's room, but I guess not. So, I wanted to make a correction. In my last video, I had said that, I had several people messaging me asking if I was okay because I didn't make a video in a while. And I had mentioned that I thought it was Cynthia that had messaged me on Instagram. It was not. I actually went back to look to double check, and it was Suzanne Goodwin. So thank you, Suzanne. So sorry I didn't remember your name in the last video, but I appreciate you messaging me and, just saying, hi and how are you, So thank you, Suzanne. That was nice. So I also wanted to just mention quickly while I'm on that topic, before we move to cake and babies. Uh-oh. That, hold on one second. Anyway, guys, I had to put the air on low, so I hope it's not too much of an interruption. So what I was saying is, thank you to Suzanne Goodwin. Thank you, Suzanne. While I'm on the subject, I did just write a couple things down because I just wanted to kind of remember things a little bit. So I wanted to give a special shout out to Kitty. Kitty in Australia. Thank you so much, Kitty. She has been a major cheerleader for me. And she has been sending me beautiful voicemails with such beautiful compliments and kind words of encouragement that I so needed in this time because, you start to have a little, I guess, self-doubt about the videos you're putting out or making. And again, with me, I'm an overthinker. So I, hear things here and there and I'm like, well, should I, shouldn't I? And she really has helped me to realize that, that many people in the community, they will see and they will know, the authentic, real people and content creators versus, people that are fakes and who, maybe try too hard to, this isn't coming from her, this is from me. Trying too hard, instead of being real and honest and authentic and just being themselves. I guess it's kind of one of those things where either you got it or you don't. And you just, there's some things that just cannot be replicated, everybody's one of a kind and you do your own thing and people see, right, if other people are trying to be something they're not or try to kind of be more like someone else instead of being their authentic self. And it's funny because I actually came across some videos earlier today and I haven't watched many videos lately except Becca. I love watching Becca, and of course if Christina puts out a video, and I have watched a couple of Kitty's videos with her American Girls and stuff like that. But I think it's funny because the things that I come across, I see people that and listen to them, and it's that they're trying so hard to come up with a topic or a conversation, and you could kind of tell that it's a little forced, like it doesn't come natural to them. So in turn, that makes it very unrealistic and unrelatable to people. And I think people, a lot of us just look for like that real, raw and uncut type of, real things, from just being real. That's the bottom line, just being real, okay? And, some people, right, have these exciting, hectic lives that are full of, their house is full of, kids, and full of, just joy and love, and, just interesting things happening all the time, that there's not a moment that goes by that's like, boring. And people love to see that, I've got so many wonderful comments about that sort of thing, that, the dynamic that I have here, a lot of people look for and enjoy when they look for a video to watch. And so there are other, it feels alive, it feels full and very just, it could be chaotic at times, but it's real life, And then there's like, there's other channels, I would say, that, are more quiet, and I don't want to say boring, but like they have no real, content to do, because they don't have that dynamic. And, some of them start to feel like, maybe like, I don't want to say like a morgue, but like if you have nobody around you, there's no, there's no life. There's no like, beautiful, what do you call it? Beautiful, not, oh my God, I'm looking for the word and I can't find it. Just full of life, right? Full of life. And if you try to create or like replicate someone's personality, it just doesn't work, okay? It comes across as fake. Others see that. And, I'm truly one of a kind. What could I say? I'm one of a kind. That's what I'm trying to say. And I want to say that, there's, I guess everybody has their own thing about what they like to view in a video, what they look for in a video. And, they may like the more quiet, more serene type of channel that just, maybe, looks up things online and feeds you a bunch of bullshit. Just gives you some, just to make content. Like, there is, in other words, there is no realness to it. It's just a bunch of, looking up on the internet or in books, and then saying, here, this is what I read, or here, this is what and so that's not like real life. That's just pulling things from other places because you don't have a life of your own to talk about. So maybe that could be the case. There's other channels that, really, I think you can get educated from, for sure. But I think just a lot of things that I have seen lately, it makes me want to laugh, because you could tell they're struggling and there's no real content. And I'm not saying that I'm like, the best at content creating and that I'm up there and I do all this stuff. No, I'm not perfect by any means. I fuck up all the time, okay? But that's part of life. Fucking up, making mistakes. I teach my kids that hey, you are going to fuck up, right, Ethan? In life, that's just how it is, okay? But what's important is that you pick yourself back up and you try again, right, Ethan?
Yeah.
You pick yourself up and you try again. No matter how many times you get pushed down, you get up and you start again. And that's, my mother always taught me that, and I will continue to teach my kids that. There is no going down and staying down. You fight and you go and you do what you need to do in life, and don't worry about the haters. They're always going to be there. It doesn't matter where you are, what kind of job you have, what kind of family you have. It doesn't matter. The haters are always going to hate. They're always going to be around. Nobody is perfect in this world. There is not a single person, even if you think they're perfect, they're not. And that's why I say, like, I'm not going to get into that whole, thing again about, hiding behind certain things like religion or, just stuff like that. I think a lot of people do that. I've noticed in the community, especially, they do that to kind of have a shield in front of them. So they have something to hide behind and say, well, I'm not going to get into all, but that's my true feeling on that, is that nobody's perfect. You all make mistakes. Everybody fucks up. Own up to it. Own up to it instead of saying, well, the Lord told me this, or the Lord. No, sorry. I don't buy that kind of shit, okay? If you've made mistakes, own up to it. I have, just say it, but no, so I think that's fucked up. That's really fucked up that, no, not everybody can come forward and say, I played a part in this and I fucked up. So whatever. It is what it is. Done, over with. Let's move on. We're gonna move to the babies. I need my microphone. But seriously, thank you so much, Kitty. You really have been helping me through this, and I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate you and all your beautiful, beautiful voicemails that I get. And of course, Christina. Damn it, darling. Damn it, Christina. Do you want to see my cupcake, darling? Okay, Stitch. Before we get the babies and dress them, because this is a Dolly channel, we're going to dress the babies. But first we have my wonton here. He wants to say something. Please get me cupcake.
There's no way you just said wonton.
Get me cupcake. Me wants cupcake.
Ewok.
My name is Wonton.
Damn.
His name is Wonton. Why is that so funny? He wants wonton.
You want wonton?
He wants wonton because his name was. I was gonna name him Padme Padawan.
What?
I was gonna name him Padme Padawan, but until I found out that Padme means princess, and Padawan means school, right? Princess school. I think that's what Alicia said. So I can't name him princess.
You want an orange?
So I'm gonna have to name him Juan, but I like wonton. So name him wonton. Wonton.
You want wonton?
You want the wonton?
You want a spoon with it?
Yes, please. We're gonna eat a cupcake. So Jason picked up Ethan's cake and cupcakes for his birthday tomorrow.
Ew.
And we decided that, please
Ew.
make sure that is clean, because please.
Ew.
Okay, and so we each got to eat a cupcake today because there's 12 cupcakes. I think his cake is all vanilla with, there's supposed to be a Hershey filling in there, which I hope there is, because there's not in the cupcakes. So, maybe I said no, don't do it to the cupcakes, because the cupcakes are getting expensive even for Walmart, guys. But we did it anyway, and then I had realized that I did this for the boys because I thought that we got Danny a bakery cake this year for his birthday. But when I looked back at the pictures, we didn't. I made homemade cupcakes and I forgot. If I had known that, I would have done the same for the kids this month. But I already ordered the cakes thinking, to be fair. But I didn't even get one for Danny this year. So I said, okay, maybe I'll get you like a fall cake, like a Halloween cake or something like that. So we'll figure that out. But so when they got there, they picked up the cake. The cake is gorgeous, by the way. Where are you going? I want to tell Stitch about this cupcake.
Well, I'm gonna...
Okay. I think I'm going to need some milk with this.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, so we got the cupcake. So we said we can have a cupcake today and then have the cake and the other. I don't know if all the cupcakes are going to make it till tomorrow, to be honest with you. I really don't. But that's okay, because the cake is huge. I didn't realize, I thought I got the smaller cake. But I think this is the bigger 12-inch round. I thought I ordered the 10-inch or 8-inch even, because we were going to get the cupcakes with it. But anyway, here, he got a Stitch cake, remember? And I got to show you the balloons I made into Hawaiian flowers. So I got a cardboard back. And I got this idea from Instagram. You get a square piece of cardboard, big cardboard, and then you cut little slits, 3 in the top, 3 in the bottom. and then you blow up your balloons, and then you slide the back part of the balloon into the little grooves, and it creates a centerpiece for the wall. So I wish I could show you guys. I'll have to post on Instagram, or maybe I'll post as the cover photo for the video. But I made 2 of those. So I made 2 big giant flowers. Can you guess what color it is, guys? Can you guess the color?
Goodbye.
Guess the color.
I'm gonna have headphones.
Be
on.
careful. No, stay with me. All right. This is warm. Would you give me warm milk?
No.
Okay.
Out of the dishwasher.
Okay, so can you guys guess the color of the flower balloons? I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Goodbye.
Yes, it is. It's baby Turk.
Stop.
Baby Turk.
Please.
I love my baby Turk color, yeah. So I made 2 giant floral balloons in baby Turk. That's my color, guys, by the way. Baby Turk. Me and Christina made it up. Christina, that belongs to us. That's our color. Baby Turk. So, and you know what? Tommy is going to have to wear a baby Turk costume for Thanksgiving. There's baby Turk. Oh, I don't want to act too crazy on this video. People might think I'm having a nervous breakdown. Listen, guys, I have gotten some crazy comments in my time, okay? I actually just got another cuckoo comment on my last video. Somebody said, I never seen this person before. Never commented before. I don't even want to say the name. Don't want to give recognition to the stupidity of this comment, okay? So the comment said, I forgot exactly what it said, but something about who cares, poor you, or something like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what part are you talking about? I talked about 1,000 things in that video, and I'm like, well, you know, and everybody was commenting, well, obviously you care. Obviously you do, because whatever I was talking about, I'm pretty sure you would have to watch at least half the video before you would even think of saying something like that. So, you watched it. You viewed it. You cared. So, what kind of joke? It's a joke, right? I laugh at comments like that. I think it's hilarious. Please, leave me more. If you're watching my video, then obviously you're taking the time out of your day, right? Out of your life to watch me. So who cares? Obviously you. I'm sorry. I find that so funny. Okay. Anyway. This is the Stitch Cupcake. Oh, let's move it a little closer. So, this particular, I almost ate the spoon. This one has, they did the Stitch rings on the top for the kids. So it is a ring. And it has Stitch with these little cute leaves on it. So that you take off and the kids wear. I will wear it too. This particular one has the orange. We always get the whipped cream. Not buttercream, not the sweet one. The fresh one. And this one's in orange, has sprinkles all over it, and then it's a chocolate cupcake. We got all the cupcakes in chocolate because the cake is vanilla. So we figured that's all vanilla, so we'll do all chocolate cupcakes. And the toppings, they did a mix of orange, yellow, and baby Turk. They did the baby Turk color. So, so really cute cupcake. So we're gonna taste this together. I can't wait. I'm so hungry, actually. I have not eaten anything today. So, oh wait, I did have bread this morning, didn't I? Oh, I had bread, I think, with a teaspoon of fake Nutella. Listen, that was a substitution, okay? I ordered a giant jar of the Nutella, you know, like the $12 big giant jar. Because it lasts. If I make them, it lasts. If Jack gets a hold of the jar, no. He'll eat it all in 2 days. But if I do the sandwiches, it lasts for a few meals. So, they substituted it with their brand of hazelnut spread. And I'm like, ugh. They'll eat it. it's just not the same to me. It just does not taste the same. Tell Dad if he wants, they could come back out now if they want. So here we go. Look at that. Oh, I wish you guys can taste it. Oh yeah. Now the cake is always, I feel, more like moist, wet, the cake, than a cupcake. Get out of here. You already had one.
I was going for the ring. I was going for the ring.
Oh my, that's good. Go ahead. You gotta wash it.
Yeah, I got it. No.
You gotta wash it first.
No?
Very good. Very fresh, Walmart. But you know what? The cake always tastes, like I said, the cake. Oh, I got it on my. The cake always tastes better than the cupcake. More moist, the cake. But that's my opinion, I think. And especially if they put filling. I told them if they didn't have the Hershey filling, because last year they had the Hershey filling. I told them if they didn't have the Hershey filling, to put the Bavarian cream. So either way, they put some kind of cream in there, I think. But with Jack's cake, oh, that's right. Jack didn't pick a round cake. Jack wanted the flat sheet cake. And they said that they don't usually put a filling in that. I said, please, can you put a filling in that? They said, okay, ma'am, we'll put a filling. Because, you know, I mean, if you're getting a cake, you might as well get a cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, the filling's extra, but I don't care. I wanted the filling. He was like, all right, Mom, if they don't have the Hershey's, then I don't want a filling. And I was like, okay, the cake is not going to be as moist. I think when they put a middle filling, it keeps the cake a little bit more dense, maybe. Like, well, it has that weight to it, you know. I don't like light, fluffy, airy cakes. I don't like that. I like when there's a dense, you know, bite to the cake. Like, I don't like when it's like, I don't like that. Anyway, so you know what bothers me too about cake, like the chocolate cake? A lot of times, I don't really see it in this one, but with the chocolate cake, I know there's not things in it, but with the chocolate cake, sometimes it looks like there's little tiny specks of white, and it freaks me out. It makes me feel like there's little tiny bugs in it almost, because but my husband explained it's like the flour or something, particles that don't, it's the air or something in it or something like that. To me, I don't know, my eyes are really bad, guys. I gotta go to the eye doctor for real. But anyway, like when you look at it really up close, you probably can't. Do any of you guys know what I'm talking about? I know somebody does. Okay? I don't know if it's the air pockets, but in a chocolate cake, there's like these tiny things. Do you ever see them, Ethan? What? Like in a chocolate cake, there's like these tiny little white specks. Do you ever see that? I tell Dad every time. Babe, what did you say it is?
Dad's
Asleep.
Yep. On my bed.
Anyway, it's just like air pockets from the flour or something like that. I don't know. Well, in any event, the cupcake is delicious.
I have some of that.
No, you had yours.
Aww.
You had yours.
Just a teensy weensy. It was good though.
Well, maybe we'll have another one later.
Okay.
Now my lips are gonna be orange.
My teeth turned blue after eating mine.
Now I'm gonna be talking to everybody with orange lips.
Auntie.
Here, you want this? Take the whole plate. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What moms do, right? How to give him last of my cupcake. Anyway. Okay. See, now my lipstick's coming off. Whatever. It is what it is, right? Forget about it. Forget about it. All right, what else are we doing today? Oh, yeah, babies. This is milk. I never drink milk. Only time I drink milk is with cake or cookies. I love dipping cookies. Ooh, we should have got Oreos. I love dipping Oreos in milk or any kind of cookie. I will dip in milk. Otherwise, the only other time I use milk is in cereal. And I don't even. I do love cereal. You know what? I'll tell you. I am not a cereal person for breakfast, but I'll eat cereal for dessert at night. Like if we don't have any cake or cookies or candy, nothing for dessert, I'll eat cereal for dessert. The kids do that too, right, guys? Right, Ethan? You like cereal for dessert?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we usually do cereal for dessert because we get really good cereals like s'mores cereal has the marshmallows in it, the graham crackers, and then Crave. Oh my God, we've been on a crave is what we've been, right, Ethan? The crave. We've been crave. So that's like Jack's newest, most favorite cereal is Crave. We love it too because I love cereals that you could eat dry, like that you don't need milk, so that you could like put it in a little Ziploc and, you know, take it with you in your purse or whatever, or have it by the bed. And it's just a little snack, you know, just to have a little something. Because a lot of times, like at night, I don't like eating late like that. So just having a little dry cereal, you know. So Crave is like, it has little chocolate wrapped in the cereal. I don't know what you would call it. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's good. It's good, whatever it is. Oh, I could show you. It's right here. Let me show you. So anybody that doesn't know, now this cereal was very popular back in the day. And I remember I used to buy box after box. I love this cereal. I think it was when I was pregnant with Ethan. And I used to buy box after box of Crave. I absolutely loved it. I ate it dry with milk. Love cereals you can eat dry because if you run out of milk, you could still eat the cereal. Say there's certain cereal you can't do that, like with Frosted Flakes you can't do that. I mean, you could. Anything with flakes, you really can't do that without the milk, right? So let me show you. See, this was my little baggie from last night, and see, there's only a few left. So I as you can tell, guys, I am in a brand new happy mood today because with all the support I've been getting from all my friends and acquaintances and everybody that has just been cheerleading for me, and it made me feel so good inside and think about what was happening around me and say, you know what, Sandra, you can do it. Like, people love you. They love your channel. There is no other like channel like mine. Everybody has their own individual thing. And what I do here, people love that. So I don't have to live up to anything else, to anyone else but me. And that's what I'm doing. Being me. Being Sandra with me, my life, my family. And if you're here to join us, welcome, welcome. I hope you stick around. We have lots of fun things coming up. I have plans up my left sleeve, plans up my right sleeve. We got plans for days, plans for weeks. We got holiday plans coming up. I have a lot of things going on. Still didn't forget about my giveaway, guys. I'm just figuring out how to do this because I had 15 entries, and I don't know if I should just leave it like that and then just when I'm ready pick from there, or if I should start over again. I know the same people are going to enter anyway, but we might have more. So I might do like a video for it in case other people want to enter. But the people that already entered before, I already have your numbers in a bag. And I already have your names written down. In fact, I have it right here. So I think to be fair, we're just going to leave it as is. And then I'm going to pick a winner. I'm trying to think. I'm probably going to pick a winner closer to the end of the month just so I'm able to send the prize. Because right now I can't afford to send a prize. So I'm just being honest, real life, okay? So I did not forget about it. This was a really tough month. But I have everybody's number in here. I have everybody's name written down. I will read the names off so everybody knows who's still in this giveaway. And if anybody else, if I don't call your name, I'm going to do this, okay, before I show you the crave. Okay, I am going to read the names of the people that I have down for this giveaway. It was a hidden giveaway last month that I didn't get around to picking a number for. So I'm going to read your name. If your name is not on here and you want to enter this giveaway is for, it was supposed to be the 80s giveaway, like for Strawberry Shortcake or Rainbow Bright, something like that. We're still going to stick with that. However, if the winner doesn't like those things, I could work with you. Okay, it's not like a set in stone prize. If you win and you don't like the 80s stuff, or you don't want anything like that, you'd rather have a baby outfit or some headbands or whatever, some socks or whatever, we can work together. So the prize is basically like a $25 prize. So I'm not handing you $25 cash or $25, whatever. The prize is up to $25, let's say. So if I don't call your name and you'd like to enter the giveaway, please enter. I'll write your name down and give you a number, put your number in the bag, and I'm most likely going to draw this, like I said, the end of this month, so that I'm able to send the prize right away, closer to when I'm able to do it, afford to do it, okay? So I'm going to read the names. If your name is not on here and you'd like to join the giveaway, please let me know in the comments below, or you could always email me. My email is always in the description. So I'm just going to read the names off here. Again, if I don't call your name, then, and you want to enter, just let me know, okay? So it's still an open giveaway, because I have not been able to pick the winner. So, number 1, I have Maribet's Little Angels. 2 is Sherry. 3 is Tracy Bridges. 4 is Suzanne Goodwin. 5 is Noodlebugs Reborns. 6 is Alicia at Padme Padawan. I said it right, didn't I? It's the power of the Ewok. I'm telling you. I could never say it right. And I've been saying it right? Padme Padawan. I got it. I'm so excited, Alicia. It's taken me forever. I'm sorry, but I told you I would get it. I told you. Okay, so you're number 6. Number 7 is April. Number 8 is Susan's Reborn Nursery. 9 is Eileen Matthews. 10 is Hope Klein Schmidt. And that was number 10. And then number 11 is Wawa's Angels Nursery. That's Amanda. And number 12 is Cuddles by Christina. So I have 12 entries. If I did not call your name and you want to enter the 80s giveaway, please let me know. I'll enter you, and I'm going to pick a winner the end of this month. I'm not sure of the exact day yet, but I apologize. I was going through some things this past week, which I explained on my last video, and I kind of worked through that, so I'm back. And also, this month has been kind of harder financially because my kids are going back to school this month. I had to make sure that they were taken care of, and of course my kids come before anything, so that I had to wait on this, so I apologize. But I will be picking a winner the end of the month. So if you want to enter and I did not call your name, please let me know, and I will throw your name in the bag. I got everybody's numbers in there, just waiting, because I planned on picking it, but then I just was sad. I wasn't in a good frame of mind to be doing videos, and, I literally went through, like, I'm serious, I would say like an 8 or 9 day period where I was making videos. I was so upset. I would get on the video and I would make like 10 videos in a row. Some were 4 minutes, some were 3 minutes, some were 20 minutes, some I got to even 40 minutes. And then I realized, and then I started like cursing at myself in the camera because I was so upset, because I'm like, fuck, I can't post this. Like I wanted to get my feelings out. I wanted people to know and understand what I was feeling inside. and what was happening, you know, what had happened and how I felt and my true feelings about everything and everyone that was involved. But I couldn't. I just was like, I said it to myself, and then I'm like, no, not for YouTube. Not for YouTube. I am not going to stoop that low like other people have to announce names and make people feel like shit, you know, for a mistake that others make all the time. So it was just a bunch of BS, and I wasn't going to stoop that low. And you know, for people to do something like that, this is what gets me. And then we're going to get to the babies. This is what gets me. For people to call out someone, talk about them, to millions of people that don't even know that person, or, you know, some do. And that's why some reached out to me and was like, whoa, what's going on? Because they know me, you know. And for somebody to do that and then have the balls to private message you couple days later, 3 days later, no response, 4 days later, and keep messaging you after the fact, and they left the video up. They didn't have the sense to say, well, maybe I should take this down, then I'll, you know, maybe contact her and we could talk this out. No. Left the video up. It's still up. It's still up. And still, she had contacted me after the video was up like 3 times. I mean, it hasn't contacted me since, like, you know, but 3 times after that was posted, like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Like, why would somebody want to talk to somebody that just fucking drag their name all over YouTube for no fucking reason when it could have been just talked out? And this person is somebody that always says you should be able to talk it out. You shouldn't bring things to YouTube. You should be able to talk it out. You should be able, and even if you weren't able to talk it out, I mean, fuck it. I mean, all right, I'm sorry. I don't want to get on. See, this is what happened with my other videos. I started getting too deep into shit. And then I was like, fuck, like, I can't post this shit, you know? But like, I just had to get that out because that was aggravating. It was really aggravating. And I also, I love how, like I said before, like, there was everybody, like, I want to say everybody, most people played a part in it and were wrong for their own things that they chose to do. But instead of, like, I feel like I'm the only one that felt remorse about anything, that felt, you know, I don't know the word, that just owned up to it. And that's really shitty when people don't. It is. And it shows their character, though. It shows their character. That, like, hey, I could move on from this. I could apologize and move forward, knowing that I did the right thing moving forward. And then everybody else just pretended, like, poof, like I never existed. It's like, it's so stupid, really. It's really dumb. But whatever, you know. I'm obviously the better person, the bigger person, and you know, just being realistic instead of hiding behind things, you know. Woo, like hiding behind the hiding behind the Ziploc. Woohoo! And it's funny because, you know, you can see when people are subscribed to you. You know, you can see that, right, guys? You can see that, you know. So I still know who's watching me. You know, it's not a secret. I just find it funny. I'm sorry. That's okay. I watch plenty of videos of people that I don't like. I do. I watch their videos. Maybe I like the title. Maybe I like the content. Maybe I just love their baby dolls and I want to see their dolls. So that's okay, you know. And you could tell I'm in a better mood because I'm just talking. I'm talking and talking. I'm being real. I'm talking, being real. All right? Eat my crave. Now, this is crave, okay? And then we're going to move on to the babies with my little Ewok here. He's so soft. Alicia, I hope you were able to get one because she said she wanted to get a matching one. they are super duper soft, Alicia. Like, he's so soft. Like, look at him. Oh, he's so soft. You want one? You want one? He's been eating all my Crave. So, Alicia, if you get one, make sure you got the cereal ready, because they eat cereal all day long. All day long, I'm telling you. So, I wanted to give a shout out to Amanda, too, at Wawa's Angels Nursery. Hey! She was painting a couple more babies today, and she's also been a great cheerleader for me. She always sends me things, like, meaningful things. So thank you, Amanda. Just things that make you think, things that make you feel, and get different perspectives of things, and I have, like I said, I have been praying, and I have been talking to God, and I have been asking him for the strength to get up and do more videos, and here I am. From me, I'm not saying God did that, obviously, but I pray every night. I pray every night for good dreams, just for good dreams. I pray every night that my family is safe and healthy, and just stuff like that. And but even though I'm wearing this cross and I'm talking to God, I'm not hiding behind that. I'm in front of that. Here I am. Here I am, baby. Is that even a song? I think that is. No, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Isn't that how it goes? I don't even know who sings that song. I remember my mom listening to that, though. Is that Ozzy? Poor Ozzy. Oh, God bless him. I was watching his last concert. He really, really pushed through that. Like, he wanted that for himself, for his fans. You could tell he was in so much pain, and he did it. He pushed through it, and and then, oh my God, now, so it was Ozzy, and then this morning I heard of Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband, the Brandon Blackstock, the one that she has kids with. He died of cancer this morning. And I knew something was up, because I usually watch the Kelly Clarkson show, her talk show that she has. And she was absent quite a few times recently. Everybody was questioning, well, where's Kelly? She's always there. And then she had mentioned that, her ex was sick and she had to be there for her children. So, but I didn't know it was that serious. And then I seen that pop up. I'm like, oh shit, there's number 2. So, gotta wait for number 3, right? Always happens in 3s. But anyway, so, let's move on to babies, right? Let's move on to babies. So I want to say that I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be here today. I really am. I'm happy with my matching Ewok. Look at that, my bracelet. This was my mom's favorite color when she was here. When I last seen her, she had a sweater that was this color. I would call this, what do we call this, Christina? Baby coral? Baby peach? This is more coral color. So yeah, we'll call it baby coral. I think that's what it is. I didn't realize it matches my earrings too. These earrings are really nice, guys. If you're looking for a nice pair of sturdy earrings, they're very lightweight. They're really pretty. They're multi-strand. Here, let me take one out for you so you guys could see. And I told you I was looking for earrings, but let me tell you, I got earrings at Walmart, like the regular, like fake gold hoops. I had to throw them out. I wore them once, and I had to throw them out because they start to stink like metal, like dirty metal, and I cannot stand that cheap ass smell. Can't do it. Cannot do it. So I threw them out. I wore them once, threw them out. So now these are really nice, and they don't have that metal smell. They just have the silver fish hook at the top. And these are all, there's 3 strands of like beaded, like sea pearls almost in pink. And then they have these colors in here that look like Thanksgiving colors almost. Fall colors. They have yellow, orange, brown, a darker brown, black, and white. Isn't that pretty? On a, what's it called? A hook, Isn't that pretty? I'm trying to focus that in for you guys. So you see it? See it? Oh, there we go. Oh. Woo! Wait, let me put my Padawan down.
So cold.
All right, wait. Yeah, shut that. I'm gonna need you to get Tommy. So there it is. Very, very pretty, and they have them in different colors. Like these colors are the same, but then the pink, they had it in Baby Turk, of course, the Baby Turk. I almost got Baby Turk, but the Baby Turks were $12, and these were $6. So double the price for Baby Turk, or do I take the $6 Baby Pink?
Stop.
Baby Pink?
Who's
It was.
Tommy?
I might still get Baby Turk.
That guy? Who's Tommy? That dude?
Black guy.
I say who's Tommy? That dude?
Oh, there's black guy. It's that guy. All right. Hold on, wait. I was going to say, I don't have any. I do want, well, Tyrone. We have Tyrone. I do. I would love a little black baby in my collection.
What the?
I would. Well, we have Tyrone. I thought about getting like a cuddle body for Tyrone because he is so darn cute, Tyrone. Get Tyrone. Let's show Tyrone first. You could hold Pappy Padawan and little kitty. Let's bring little kitty on.
My kitty.
Please get Tyrone. Is she on? I don't think so.
You're Tyrone. Get your booty down here, boy.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. I am Princess Kitty.
My kitty.
Hi.
That's my kitty. Yeah.
Wait, is she on try me mode?
I don't know. Can I go outside?
Wait.
Hold me. Tyrone wants to be held.
Tyrone?
May I go outside?
Tyrone? Yeah. Tyrone. Well, wait. First, you gotta give me Tommy.
Who's
Tyrone.
Tommy?
This
Which
is
one?
Tyrone.
The one in the green?
Hi, everyone. I'm Tyrone. I love this channel, and I'm going to be in it more often. You guys never play with me. Look at my face. Because Danny throws me around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he painted me, too.
Which one?
You can't even tell that he painted him.
Which one?
He had some scuff marks. What the heck is in Tyrone's
I
eye?
don't know, but which one?
Tyrone.
Ow! Which one? The green dude?
Hold on. Wait a second. There's something in Tyrone's eye.
It's an eye boogie.
No.
I'll get it out. Just tell me which baby it is.
Tyrone.
Your nail's gonna come off. Rawr, rawr. Son of Daniel Tiger.
You can't go out until you get that off Tyrone. I don't know what that is.
Hand him to me.
Poor baby.
No one cares.
I care. All right, shut her off. You be quiet, kitty. This is what I like about the fake kitties. You could shut them off.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, real kitten will be bothering you, scratching you up, and not for nothing, but okay. I'll tell you guys a story. This is another reason why I do not want pets. Okay, when well, first get Tommy. When we went out to Walmart, okay, because we take the bus out. You know, the paratransit bus. And so we were on the bus, and usually they will take us there first. Like, they'll take us wherever we're going first, okay? But this time, we had to pick up other people. So, it smells good, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm like a washaholic. I'm always washing things, whether they need to be washed or not.
Which one's Tommy?
So, this is my I Love You blanket, one of my favorite Muslim blankets. So we're going to put that over the cushion here. And then we're going to get Tommy.
Which one's Tommy?
Get me both of them. Just get me both of them. So, and then I'll tell you the story. Here's Tommy. Oh my God, I haven't held Tommy in like 2 weeks. The last time I held Tommy was when I was on my, not last video, the video before. Oh, Tommy.
Goodbye.
I haven't held, where are you going?
Outside.
For how long?
I don't know. It depends
Oh,
if my
come
friend's
on.
here.
Come on. Oh, I haven't held him in so
Leave the door out
long.
of
Get
that.
the mail. Why don't you check the mail? Might be a birthday card in there for you or something. Go check the mail. Anyway, so there might be. You don't want to check?
No.
All right, bye. So this is Tommy. And last time I held him, guys, I'm not going to lie, it was not the video not this past video, because that video I didn't hold any babies. So it was the video before. So I haven't held him like 2 weeks. This is the first time I'm holding him in 2 weeks, because I wasn't into the dolls. I was recovering, if that's what you want to say, or grieving. I was getting over, trying to get over, friendships that I had lost. One in particular hurt very badly. And so I hadn't held the dolls. You would think that I would have held them, but I didn't. And this is the first time I'm holding him in like 2 weeks or so. So he's kind of like a brand new baby almost. I did notice, and I don't know why, there is a faint little stain on his shirt, on his gown. But I don't know how that happened. But we're going to change them all, because they've been in this for 2 weeks or more. I don't know when I changed them. But see, I don't really dress them often. So, but anyway, this is, I'll tell you who he is, and then I want to tell you my bus story. This is, oh my God, I never forget the kit's name. I love the texture on him too. This is Marnie, the Marnie kit by Bountiful Baby. And he is done by my artist. And I call her my artist because I have been with her for 5 years now. And I love her art. I think it's beautiful. She's a kind, sweet lady. And, she obviously paints for many people, but I like to call her my artist. I think I'm one of the first people in the community that had gotten a baby from Anna. So I think, a lot of people, I exposed her art to a lot of people, and a lot of people wanted dolls that were made by Anna, rightfully so. I mean, her work is gorgeous, she paints beautiful babies. So of course people are going to want, dolls that are painted by her. And she doesn't rush you to pick something, I feel like, now this was not a custom for me. This was a made to sell baby, and she offered him to me, and I jumped at the opportunity. I had been looking at this kit on and off for a while. And then she had him, and I was like, yeah, okay. And it was just the right timing. I had the money, and I jumped on it. I said, yeah, of course. And I'm so happy I did. I love Tommy so much. And I'm sure a lot of people by now probably thought I was going to sell Tommy. But Tommy's not going anywhere. And I'm actually very happy to say that I didn't have to sell a doll last month. A lot of times when I sell dolls, especially for real dirt cheap at the end of the month, that usually signals that I need the money. And so I will take a huge loss, and I will pick the doll that I have the least bond with. And last month I said, I was crying, Ethan. I said, I don't want to sell Tommy. Wasn't I crying? I was crying in the bathroom. I said, I don't want to sell. Yeah, I said, I don't want to sell. Not that anybody told me to sell him, but I just felt the pressure and the stress that, and a lot of times I would jump and say, well, this is what I have to do, so I'm going to do it. But I didn't have a baby in my collection. I have 4 boys right now, and I didn't have a baby in my collection that I was willing to part with or that I wanted to. And of course, because my other babies represent loved ones in my life, like Jack is my portrait baby of my oldest son. Then I have Daniel, portrait baby of my youngest son. And then I have Dominic, who is the memorial for my brother. And for Christmas, I'm planning to get a portrait baby of Ethan, so that I have my 3 boys, and that collection will be complete. And then I want to work on getting toddlers of my 3 boys. Why are you standing there like that?
Oh, sorry. I wanted to make coffee, but then I decided not to.
You can make coffee, that's fine.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I would like a cup too. Okay. So I was crying. I said I didn't want to sell Tommy. Didn't want to sell Tommy. But nobody was telling me to sell him. I just felt like in my own head that that's what eventually I would need to do. But I didn't have to. We worked it out. I worked it out. I figured it out. And the water's running. So we'll wait. Oh, that's right. He's making coffee. Only if I could have another cupcake with my coffee.
Yeah, maybe I can have one.
Maybe we should just sing today and eat the cake.
Yeah.
We could eat half tonight and half tomorrow.
Excuse me.
I might just go and lick the cream off of it.
You can have the cupcake, not the cake.
Okay. But the cake is more moist.
So?
Anyway, so my strategy worked and I did not have to sell Tommy. I didn't have to sell any dolls last month. Now, when I say I didn't have to, like I said, a lot of times when it's at the end of the month and it's at a really deep discount, it's usually because I need the money. If I'm just selling, like, because I don't like the doll or maybe I want a new one, and that's my choice to do, then I take the money right away. Like if I was to sell Tommy because I wanted a new one that
Sorry.
Beautiful.
that I really loved a lot more, then I would just directly, after I got that money, directly send it to Anna for a new one or whoever. So, that's the reasons I sell. Either I want a new one or I need money. Well, I don't know why else you would sell it, or if you don't like it, you don't like it. But for now, I think I was feeling the strain too last week a lot for that reason as well, that I just did not want to part with him, and it was sad. It was sad, but
Yeah.
I made it work. And holding him, I'm so happy. I haven't held him in 2 weeks. It's the first time I'm holding him in 2 weeks. I know that's hard to believe, right? It is.
I can't believe it.
I know. I love when I have my cheerleaders in the background. What's Danny doing?
He's drawing Stitch.
Drawing Stitch. That's good. So we're going to pick some outfits for these babies. Now, I'm limited, like I said, but we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work because I don't have to have all the high-end outfits for my babies anymore, okay? Because this is real-life, affordable Reborn dressing, okay? We are not going beyond our means and going shopping. That's right, keep it real. We're not going to shop. I was going to say Gimbals. Do you remember Gimbals?
Yeah, I remember playing with her Gimbals credit card.
Yes. Does anybody else remember the store Gimbals? Oh my God. What was the other one? Stearns? But there was something else over there with Gimbals. I know there was Alexander's. My mom used to take me in there all the time. Well, no, there was another, not Macy's. There was another, like, big store like that. Not JCPenney. It was Sears, we know. Sears we always used to go in, but that was, like, later on, Sears. Me and Jason, when we were dating, we actually used to go in the mall, and we would go in Sears and sit on all the couches that they had out for display. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then we would go and fill out the, because if you, when you go into the mall, there's but in front of Sears, they had 2 tables set up that they're always asking people to fill out to get a credit card, fill out the paper to get a credit card. And then they give you a prize, they give you a Frisbee or a little stuffed animal or something, So I remember going there with my mother too, and she would, even though she already had a card, she would fill them out for her and Louie, just so she could get something for free. They had all kinds of things, all on the table that you could pick from. They had like little ring holders and little like just do you remember that? Like out on the table, and then you fill out the credit card information, and then just for filling out whether you're denied or approved, you get to, get something from the table. And she would always go with my uncle too, and everybody, they would always say denied, but then they got a free prize. Everybody knew it too. I mean, they even let me fill them out, and I think they knew that I was under 18. I mean, but I was still filling them out just to get stuff. But anyway, so that's a nice memory, core memory. And then me and Jason would go sit on the couches and the recliners and just hang out and talk until they were like, I don't think they actually ever told us to leave. I think that, but the salesman started coming around, and then you're sitting there too long, then you got to move.
They recognize the pattern.
Yeah, the pattern, right. And then, in the mall, because we would hang out and walk around, but there's only so much, And then we would go to, like, the food court. And back then, you were allowed to smoke in the food court. So, which didn't make sense to me, because the food court was, like, in the middle, in the center. And then there was all these other chairs and tables around it. But you were allowed to smoke in the center.
You used to smoke.
That makes no
They used
sense.
to let you smoke in the hospital.
Yeah, but that makes no sense to me. Like, don't you think it would have been better to smoke on the outside and then, I don't know, that didn't make
Who the hell knows?
it didn't make sense to me because all the smoke. Well, maybe they figure that if you're smoking on the outside of the ring, then it goes to the people walking. I don't know, but yeah, you used to be able to smoke in the mall. I mean, you had to go to like the designated areas, but you were allowed to smoke in the food court, I remember. And oh my god, I remember going in there when they first came out with the magic markers. Do you remember those? Marvin's magic markers. And they had this little, like, what do you call those little stands at the mall? Like little concession stands? I don't know. Yeah, and the guy was there like demonstrating the markers, and I thought it was the coolest shit, and I wanted them so bad. I think I did get them. I think so. Oh, and they had those. Oh my god! Remember? Well, this is with my ex-boyfriend, but Jason doesn't care if I talk about it. We got these little keychains made out of glass. They were like glass hearts.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then you can write on it, like, I remember I had one that said Sandra and Richie on it with the D.
I had one engraved when I was an EMT.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, I remember that, the glass cutting. But I remember getting my picture done on something, too. Maybe a t-shirt with him? I forgot. My mother probably destroyed that, too, though. She destroyed all posters and everything. Oh my god, I got so mad at my mom that time. She came in my room and she went crazy. She went fucking crazy. Of course, she probably was drinking a couple beers or something, but she came in and she said something to me about cutting class, I think, or something. And she went nuts. She started tearing all my posters down off the wall. I had like 5 Madonna posters all over my room. And she started just ripping them off the wall, half hanging, everything. And I remember crying. I said, why? Just, you're not going to school. This is what you get. Memories. Memories.
Cross between the
She shouldn't have done that. Then that's when she smashed my statue. She smashed it. That was the worst ever. She smashed that. My mother did a lot of shitty things.
Smashed your dreams.
Yeah, she did. She did a lot of shitty things to me. But you know what? I did a lot of shitty things to her too. We did shitty things to each other. But we still love each other. It was a love-hate relationship. I think, I don't know. But you know what? I think I forgave my mom for a lot of things before she died, and that she couldn't forgive herself for. And I think she held on to that a lot. She couldn't let go of certain things. And I kept telling her, it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you. And she just couldn't forgive herself, I guess, for not stopping certain things from happening or whatever. But that, that goes to show you that, you have to be able to forgive yourself. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's going to make mistakes. And, it's just, it's your choice to either, see that the good in that person and hang on and, keep going, and knowing that, that you're not perfect, or just say, fuck you. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. Whatever floats your boat. But people move on, and people, can be happy, with or without certain people, except obviously family is different, but you don't have to put up with family either. I mean, look, I still have not talked to my sister. I'll only talk to my sister Lisa. Now, let me tell you, her father, I told you her father was visiting her, and he fell down the steps. Whatever, I told you that in the beginning. But he left yesterday morning. Let me get some clothes for these babies. So he left yesterday morning, and my sister calls me up, Lisa, and she says, Sandy, she says, he just left, and before he left, he called his credit card, and Michelle took $600 from him out of his account. I said, what the fuck? He's all the way in Pennsylvania. She's in Florida. How did she do that? So I don't know what is up with her. I don't know what she is doing, but she's doing the same shit to her father that she did to our mother. And you know what? If they keep allowing it, then that's, that's not on me. That's them. But it's just terrible. It's terrible. So I won't talk to her. I will not talk to her. It's like the same, same situation. And whatever. It's unfortunate, but he didn't want to stay with Lisa. I told her, I said, why don't he just stay with you? And she says, well, he's welcome to. He could stay here, because she has her own apartment with her daughter. But I guess he didn't want to have to switch doctors. He goes to like the VA and stuff. And I don't know anything about VA. I don't know if they have that in all states. I have no idea.
All over the place.
It is? I don't even know. What is it? Like just a doctor for veterans? Or
Yeah, it's a Veteran Administration Service. They have a medical for veterans. But it's not
smells so good.
that great.
Well, why does he want to go there then?
It's free.
Oh, it's free medical care?
Yeah.
That's why. But Louis, oh, he's not, I don't think, is he on disability or he's just on Social Security?
Yeah, just Social Security.
Oh, okay. And you don't get insurance with that?
No.
That's terrible that they don't.
You get Medicare. You get Medicare.
But that's terrible that they don't give insurance for veterans.
You do. If you get free treatment if you go to the VA.
But you can't go to a private doctor.
Right.
That's probably why he didn't want to go to the emergency room or anything there, because he would have to pay out of pocket.
Well, part of it, he has some coverage. He has Medicare.
Look, I don't know the difference. All I know is you have both, and what do you use Medicare for?
Well, I have an Advantage plan.
I don't know what any of that means,
I
but
have a managed care plan. I have like a regular. It's complicated, I guess.
okay. So I just took off Dominic. So he's all in his Millie Moon diaper. I don't know what I'm going to put on these babies. Now, I recently just got... I cannot wait for another cupcake. I am so damn hungry. See, I don't like when I wait like this. Well, let me dress them first. Are you telling me am I almost done?
I don't know how long you've been doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just asking a question.
Listen, I've done one video within 10 days.
Have a great time.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know, whatever long it takes to dress all four of my babies. I'm just starting now. So I have two fleece sleepers. I don't know if I want to put them on them though, because it's still kind of hot. It's not like, I want to save it for like fall when it gets chilly. But I don't know if I have other outfits for them. This shirt is freaking annoying me. What, you can stay in here. It's not, I'm just dressing babies. I mean,
Took my stuff.
what do you mean they took your stuff?
They took my laptop. Danny took my phone.
Yay. Well, at least he's staying quiet, but he's not supposed to be on a phone. But for now, he knows that. Anyway, this guy has a t-shirt on. I don't remember having. This is really hard to do. It's so far away. Let me take Tommy over here. This is really tight too. So if you guys are looking for posh peanut stuff, I would not. Yeah, with my coffee, I'll take one. Not yellow. I would like blue.
What is that? Who are the 3 for, Jack?
No?
One's for Jack?
One for me, one for Jack, one for Danny, and then there's 3 left.
What about one for Mom?
Yeah, one for you, one for Dad,
How many
and
is-
I get the last one.
I want a blue one, please.
Yeah, there's blue, orange, and yellow left.
Okay. Are you going to bring it to me in my coffee? All right, so he has a white t-shirt on, but I bought everybody
I guess I don't get to use anything.
new white t-shirts. What are you talking about? You got one?
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? Your phone?
I'm gonna have to buy something else.
It's just because Danny is punished right now and he doesn't have his phone. Okay? So he's not supposed to even be on a phone. But this is what I mean. He knows that. And he also knows that I'm on a video. So he's a kid. He's taking advantage. Anyway. So, what are we making for dinner anyway?
Food?
I don't know.
Chicken pates?
I'm gonna see if Jack wants to hang out.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Jack, you wanna hang out?
So so this is just like a white t-shirt. I wouldn't recommend this posh peanut gown. I don't know if it's just this particular style, but it came to me, like I said, it was a little ripped. It's a little tight in the sleeve. I would recommend this for a smaller baby. This is saying 0 to 3 months, guys. No. I just don't feel it. I think this is more, they should call this preemie newborn, to be honest with you.
Creamy newborn?
Yeah, it's very tiny. It might fit on Daniel, I'm thinking, the best, because,
What about me? Can you fit on me?
yes, I'm going to dress them first. So let's dress Tommy, and they're all naked now. They're all naked. You have your cupcake. You better bring me a cupcake with some coffee. Some coffee. Better bring me one with coffee. All right, so I got those. And then I was going to put them in gowns. I had everything ready yesterday. Okay. So I have some outfits here. We have bananas in pajamas. Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs.
Goodbye.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pajamas.
I'm chasing teddy bears.
Bananas in pajamas.
They say their goodbyes.
Their peels are everywhere. Bananas in pajamas. I love bananas in pajamas. I love them. Okay. And then I have these, which I've shown you guys this before. I know it's probably boring because I show you the same outfits time and time again. But, okay, I'm not a rich bitch. I'm not a rich bitch. I gotta just make do with what I got. So this is Kate Quinn, though. And I got this a while back. I bought this used, actually. The Kate Quinn rompers are hard to find in this style with the lap neck and then the bottom in between in the bamboo modal fabric. I have 2 of them. They'll never go anywhere because they're hard to find. I bought both of these on Mercari, slightly used. I love them. I love the material. You can tell it's worn by the pilling, the little, is it pilling or piling? Pilling. So, but they won't go anywhere because I absolutely love these. If you can find this style anywhere, get it. I would recommend it. In the bamboo. I actually have a gown on Mercari saved. It's beautiful and unique, and I hope that I'm able to get it. But I have to sell something on Mercari to get it. I just sold. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, okay? What? I'm dressing babies. What is it? Did you say Mom? I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I am just very, real, keeping it real, right? Didn't have to sell Tommy last month. I was so happy about that. I did, however, decide to sell my Nogu bracelets. So I sold all 5 of my, I kept this one, and I kept the clear double one that reflects the light. I kept that one because my sister gave me that for Christmas 2 years ago. So I kept that one because she gifted that to me, and it had meaning to me. A lot of jewelry that I get, that's gifted, I keep because it means something to me and it has memories attached to it. Just like this necklace, with my kids' names on it and birthstones. This was a very special gift to me, and it will always be near and dear to my heart. And it has a lot of memories attached to it, that I'll never forget. A lot of good memories. But so yeah, the no goo. They're no goo. They're no goo no more. They're no goo. So I sold all 5 of those. My blue bubble bracelet, my pink bubble bracelet, purple mermaid bracelet, my green mermaid, and another one. There's a purple, pink, green, and one more. But yeah, so those sold on Mercari. And but what are you doing? I need coffee with this stuff. Look, move little.
Why not your milk?
Move little kitty, because I want coffee, and I need my spoon again. No, watch! Don't get that on little kitty.
Your Stitch.
He loves little kitty.
I love
Anyway,
it so
yes.
much.
So I did have to sacrifice a little bit, but I made a choice. I made a decision, and I kept Tommy. So I was happy about that. Instead of crying about, having to sell my bracelets, I was happy that in turn I got to keep Tommy. So it's a trade-off sometimes. And, this is real. This is real shit. This isn't, playing games. This is real life, with a household, with children. You can't fucking play games, So it is what it is. And maybe one day, who knows, I'll hit the lottery, even though I don't play lottery. I used to love to do scratch-off tickets, but don't do those anymore either. But anyway, I'm learning to be happy and satisfied with what I have in front of me, because there may be some collectors out there that don't have that don't have a posh peanut or copper pearl gowns, or and just be happy with what I have. I mean, I think for the longest time, I was trying so hard to keep up with other people, other things in the community, just so I can say, hey, look, I have this too, or this is, whatever. And I kind of fell into that rabbit hole of, okay, this is what I need to get. I need to get this next. And when you're so close with somebody and you collect dolls together, and I think a lot of times you're like, oh, you're getting that, well, oh, I want that too, and let's get matching, and let's do this, let's do that. And I think that drives it too. That drives it to say, well, I really can't afford this, but I'm going to get it anyway, so that we can say we have it. And it was just a very continuing cycle of just can't afford it. Can't afford it. We did it, but it was fun. But now that part of my journey, my doll journey, my life journey, that part is over. And that's okay. There's going to be new journeys ahead, and new things, and new friends, and new opportunities. I already actually, I don't want to talk too much about it, but an opportunity has come up that is actually fucking wonderful, that was offered to me. So it's very, I feel that when one door closes, another one opens, right? Isn't that how it goes? And that is so true. And I believe that with all my heart. And things happen for a reason. People are in your life for many different reasons. Some people are there for just a short time. Some people are there for years. Some people are there forever. So it really is, it shows character of people as well. That, I mean, if you're willing to give up so easily on something that you had for so long, and you just so easily give up on that person, it shows your character completely. It shows that you give up too easily, and you walk away from things rather than trying to work them out. And that applies to not only friendship, that applies to marriage as well. And like I was saying, marriage is a hard job. Marriage is a hard job. You have to be able to, you know, um, you have to be able to communicate and work on things and not just give up and turn the other way. And of course there's many different situations, but I think, just like it's a real life, people make mistakes. Even in marriages, people make mistakes, but it's how you deal with it, that matters. It's how you deal with it, how you end things, how you try to work it out, even if it doesn't work out. It's the point of trying, talking, having closure, those type of things. And a lot of times when you do that, you're only, yeah, it's selfish too, because the person, then you're only thinking of yourself. You're not thinking of how the other people feel, how the other person feels on the other side of that. And it shows that you just don't care how the other person feels. And right there shows character. So, um, it's hard. It's hard to have any type of relationship. But but there you go. I mean, that shows that, that's kind of how you would deal with things on a normal basis of any type of relationship. Um, I don't like to do that. I don't like to turn away. And I like to confront things and know why and know what happened, and talk things through. But you can't make somebody do that. They have to want to do that. So, anyway, I think, as an ex-friend would say to me, I'm throwing too many subliminal messages, darling, in this video. Damn it, darling, damn it. Damn it. Damn it, Christina. Christopher, Christina, damn it. Damn it. Too many subliminals. Sorry, darlings. But that's me, Subliminal Sandra. Maybe that could be my name. Subliminal Sandra. Throwing things. Oh no, I might put a spell on you. Watch out. I'm just having fun, guys. Girls just wanna have fun. Oh, Bandit. Hi, Bandit. My sister's dog has his own channel. Yes, he does. And he just commented on one of my Instagram posts. So, hey, Bandit. Hey. Woof, woof.
There's no way you just said woof woof.
Well, Bandit just commented
From
on
Louis?
my... Bandit.
From
That's...
Louis.
No.
Bandit's the dad.
No.
Sure.
Lisa's dog. Aunt Lisa's dog's name is Bandit.
And Bandit's a dog from Louis.
Okay, well, she doesn't watch Bluey. She didn't know that. Okay. So, what did I just take off of him? This?
Clothes.
Oh, shit. Did I put them away? Now I don't remember which one was going on here. I think I'm going to put... shit sticks.
Ew.
I know, that is pretty gross, right? Shit sticks, when I think about it. Alright, I think I'm going to put this on Tommy. Come on,
You're gonna
Tommy.
put a toy robot.
Star Wars, and he's gonna sit with Padme Padawan. Padme Padawan. See, I knew it. I could say it now. I'm so proud of myself. Oh darn it. Oh damn it. Oh what, honey? Oh, you have little Kitty. You love Kitty, don't you, Stitch? Oh, so Stitch, your birthday's tomorrow, huh? How old are you gonna be tomorrow, Stitch?
I don't know.
You don't know?
That's not my birthday.
It's not your birthday.
My birthday's on Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
How old are you going to be on Christmas?
One.
1?
One.
When?
One.
1.
Yeah.
So you're still a baby then.
Yeah.
No wonder why you bother me all day.
Yeah.
'Cause you're a baby.
I'm not baby. How's that?
Babe, can you get me some coffee, please? Some coffee? What are we having for dinner?
Chicken patty.
Coffee?
Mama.
Coffee talk? Hey, remember Montauk?
Montauk. Yeah, I've never been there, but
You never went to Montauk?
no.
We used to go there in the summers.
When was this?
When we were little. That's where we met Cheryl Teagues, the model. She was modeling there.
I was conceived in Montauk.
Oh, nice.
At least that's what my mother said.
We went there and we went to the beach. I remember it was the boardwalk going onto the beach, and Cheryl Teagues was there modeling for clothing, bathing suits and stuff
Bathing suits?
on the sand. And my mother actually got to shake her hand and say hello, and they took a picture. It was really cool. There was photographers everywhere, and it was really cool. I was very little. I had to be like 4, maybe 4 or 5. Where's that by anyways? That by Hamptons?
It's all
Hampton.
it's all the way out at the end of Long Island.
The end of Long Island?
Yeah.
Well, I was there. I was at Montauk. There was also, where else have we been? I used to love every summer we would go to Seaside Heights, New Jersey, when we were little, and me and my sister Lisa, we used to get so excited when we would see the signs, because we stayed at Seaside Heights, but the name of the hotel was the Hershey. So every time we would get close and see signs for the Hershey, oh my God, we would get so excited. I remember,
Hershey.
yes, it was the Hershey Hotel. We would go out to dinner.
Yeah.
They had their own restaurant there, like that you go down for breakfast and stuff. But it wasn't just like complimentary breakfast. It was like a whole restaurant that you go in. Anybody that knows Seaside Heights, New Jersey, I'm sure that the Hershey is still there. It was a main hotel. And just a couple blocks from the boardwalk, and all these seafood places. We loved going to the seafood places. Oh my God. And then along the boardwalk, we would go. Okay, so we would have like a, what do you call it? What do you call it, Ethan? Not a menu. What is our itinerary? Is that how you say it? Like when you go out, you have like a plan, of what you do every day. So we would, yeah, an agenda? I don't know. But we would go out. Okay, so we would get up early. We would go down to the Hershey restaurant for breakfast. I remember we used to get pitchers of orange juice, and they had the little juice cups and everything, the brown like plastic. And we'd get pancakes and bacon, and I just remember eating there all the time. Then after that, we would go to the beach. We would go to the beach and the boardwalk over there during the day, get like slushies and Italian ice, and we would lay on the beach and play in the water and make sand castles till lunchtime. Then we'd go back on the boardwalk for lunch, full of sand we would be, and we would go find like an outdoor type restaurant to eat lunch at. Meanwhile, we were in our bathing suits with cover-ups on. We were all full of sand in our ass, because when you're on the beach, you get a sand ass. You just get sand all in your bathing suit. So we would sit outside, and I remember all the menus that would come out. We would order crab legs and lobster tails, and it was so nice on vacation. Then after lunch, we would go to the hotel, and we would shower and then go down to the pool. And we would sit by the pool and hang out and go swimming and just lay out and tan till about 4 o'clock or so. Then we would go back up to the hotel and get ready to go out for dinner, and a night out on the boardwalk. So I remember sitting there with my mother and doing our mascara. I mean, this is when I was 12 years old, 13. But when I was younger, I would just watch her obviously do her makeup and stuff. And I remember when we were there one year, that's when she found out that she was pregnant with my youngest sister, Michelle. she was there, and I remember her saying, Sandy, I'm so constipated, I can't go to the bathroom. She was sitting on the toilet. I remember it like so clearly. She was sitting on the toilet in the bathroom, and I was sitting on the tub part, and she was really struggling. She was like, I'm so scared, I can't go to the bathroom. And the last time this happened, I was pregnant with your brother. So I said, oh my God, we gotta go get a test. So we went and got a test, and then she took it, and she was pregnant with Michelle. So that was exciting to announce on vacation. But me and my sister Lisa, once we got a little older, when we would come, so we would go out all as a family, go to a nice big dinner at a restaurant, all these crazy restaurants. I remember one of them had like this big pirate head sticking out of the wall, and he was like driving the big pirate ship wheel, and it like the lighting in there, it looked like you were under the sea, like with boats hanging from the ceiling, and just, it was really like nostalgic. It was beautiful. Like we used to go to places like that all the time. A lot of scenery, so we would eat dinner, and then we would all go to the boardwalk. We would go to the rides because they had the big fair right on the boardwalk. So we would go to the rides. We would go play games, the dart balloons and all that. That was our favorite. And the ones where you shoot the water in the mouth and then the balloon blows up. So we would do that. Rides, games, cotton candy, ice cream, all that kind of good stuff. And then they had fireworks a couple nights a week. So we would stand on the boardwalk and watch all the fireworks. And then we would go back to the hotel. As me and my sister got a little older, I think I was like, I think I told you guys the story already, but I think I was like 12 or so, and she was 8, something like that, or 13 and 9, whatever. So my mother would let us go by ourselves, which you shouldn't do. I still wouldn't let my teenagers go by themselves on a boardwalk. I'm sorry, but my mother said okay. I was like, yes, let's go, Lisa. So I brought Lisa. I really wanted to go by myself, but I couldn't just say I'm going by myself, So I took Lisa. We went to play games. My mom was like, what are you guys going to do? I said, we're just going to go walking on the boardwalk, maybe play a couple games. So she gave us like $20 a piece. We went. Back then it was like $1 a game. I don't know what it is now. But so we were walking along the boardwalk, the t-shirt shop. We went in there. We were laughing at all the funny sayings and everything. So then we got to this game where you throw the darts. And there was this boy there, older than me. He must have been early 20s. And I remember him leaning over. I had on this shirt that my mother had just bought for me that she said, no way, Sandra, you're not getting it. And then after a couple beers, I said, Mom, please, I really want this shirt. And she was like, all right, fine, we'll get it. So I got it. It was this black shirt. And it had like all fringes on the bottom. So it was like cut. So I have all fringes like from here down. It was all fringe all around. Kind of like an octopus. It was fringy all around. And the saying she did not like at all. But I was like, please, Mom, please. I'm going into high school. I think I was going into high school. I don't know. And thinking now, I was Ethan's age when I asked her for this shirt. I don't know what the hell. She was like, okay, fine. It said, good girls go to heaven, bad girls go everywhere. And she was like, no, you're not getting it. You're not getting the shirt. And I convinced her to let me get it. Now, I didn't exactly understand the whole meaning of it. I just thought it was a cool shirt. I wore the hell out of that shirt. I wore it all the time. I wore it the first day back to school. I wore it with my black jeans with the chains on the side and my leather jacket, and I was all set. My big ass purse and my big hoop earrings, and I was set. My hair to the sky. Everything was great, and everybody loved my shirt. But so after dinner she would let us go to the boardwalk. So I was going past the dart thing, and this guy that was working the thing, he leaned over and he's looking at me. He's like, you girls want to play this game? And I was like, sure. Put the earphones back on. I was like, sure, I'll play it. So I said, okay, well, I don't want you hearing this. So I started playing the darts, and then he kept looking at me, and we kept getting closer and closer. Finally, you know what? We just kissed. And I was like in shock. And my sister she was standing there just like waiting for, like, come on, Sandy, let's go. And we're making out in the middle of the boardwalk, and I didn't even know this guy. And all I know was I got butterflies in my stomach. I was so excited. Like, I wasn't like scared or nothing. I was just like, my face was a big smile all the way back home. And my mom's like, what happened out there? I said, nothing, nothing, nothing. All I knew is I couldn't wait until the next night when I was able to go to the boardwalk again to see him. And he's like, how long are you here for? So we had like a mini summer kind of fling thing going on, but my mother didn't know anything about it until my sister opened her mouth. And it was like the third night after. And she's like, Mom, they went in there because he was doing like the balloon dart thing, like I said, and they had like a back room to each of the games. So I guess he said we could go back there with him. And I did, and that's when my sister said something. Maybe she got scared, I don't know. But anyway, so then my mother found out, and then she's like, oh, well, you're not going back there. So I couldn't even say goodbye to him. So it was kind of like a whatever. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Anyway, that's just a summer memory. Summer memories. A lot of good food, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of... Listen. When you have, it's kind of like a house, right? And it has good bones, good structure. It's going to hold up for a really long time. Are there going to be problems with the house? Yes. Are there going to be issues and things that you got to fix with that house over time? Yeah. But you know what? It's always going to stand tall. It's always going to be there. It's always going to stand tall, and it's always going to be that place, that you have. And that's kind of like, when I tell these family stories from my heart and these memories, that's how I feel. It's like, was my family broken? Yes. Was it shitty at times? Sure. Was there a lot of chaos and a lot of craziness? Bet your ass. But there also was a lot of love and good times and great memories and things that I will never forget, and things that I love to tell my kids, so that that memory of their grandmother and my family live on. Because otherwise, where does it go? Poof, it disappears. And I want them to be able to tell their kids even little things, and when I talk about these family memories, it gives me a spark. It gives me that feeling inside of being back in those places again. I just finished a series that Christina recommended to me, and I do recommend it. It's called We Were Liars, and it's on Prime Video. We Were Liars, and it follows this rich family, and the story is based around these 4 cousins. Well, one of them is not blood related, but they grew up together. And it tells this whole story of these rich, wealthiest people that own their own island, and they go there every summer, and the stories of them and the outcome and everything. And it shows you, it's a good insight to how families can be, even if you have the most money on earth, even if you're so wealthy, everybody has problems. They just become bigger. They become bigger. They become different. And sure, they never have to worry about certain things in life, okay? Like housing, food, rent, any of those things. They got it all, right? But there's so many other things wrong. There's so many other things that just aren't correct. And it's a great story. It's a great series. I just finished it last night. Made me fucking cry at the end because I was shocked at the ending. I did not... You know what? For a second, when it got closer to them telling you what actually happened, I said to myself, oh my God. Like, for a second, I thought that. And then 2 minutes later, that's what it was. So I kind of had a hunch just a couple minutes before. And then I realized, wait a minute, But it's a really great story, really great series. And it gives you some insight to, it doesn't matter if you're just making it or you have millions of dollars. Everybody has problems. Everybody has issues. Everybody makes mistakes, but it shows who you are, the type of person that you are, on how your decisions that you make afterwards, after that, and how you go about that, how you go along that. So, great series. We Were Liars. Go check it out. Thank you, Christina, for recommending that. I really enjoyed that. Damn it, Christina. Damn it.
Damn it, it was so good.
But now I need a new series, Christina. So you better start giving me some entertainment ideas. So here is little what's his name? Tommy. Here is little Tommy in his Star Wars. Look, he looks so cute in his Star Wars little jumper. I'm gonna see if I have a pacifier for him, but I think first we're gonna have to dress Dominic because my pacifiers. Let me see if I can reach. I don't really have a lot of pacifiers left. I really wanted to make more, but then I gave my glue gun to the kids because that glue gun sucks because it doesn't have an on-off switch and it doesn't even have a light to tell you that it's on. So it's really scary. So I gave it to Jason actually because Jason's been, gluing a lot of stuff for Danny. These I love. I wanted to get more of these, but I couldn't afford it. So I'll have to do with the green. But I don't know if he's going to wear that one. That one does look good on him, though. Ethan, what do you think? This one? No, you know what? I think the beige one does best on him. Well, that's cute, too. Actually, I lost one of these in between the chairs. I'm going to have to find it. I think, was it this one that looks good on him? That works. But I think this one works best. Really want to get more of these, too. That's the bibs one. Perfect. There we go. That one. I think either this or the green one goes best on him. Let me see. I think the green one might be his. Oh my god, you guys. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Okay, but Christina is getting a new baby. And I'm not going to say who, but all I'm going to say is this doll is incredibly transformed. Incredibly. It's incredibly transformed. It was something before, and now it's something after. And let me tell you, the doll turned out, I don't even know the word, crazy amazing, crazy good. You could turn on the air low. Crazy good. You could put on the air low if you want, because it's getting kind of hot in here. It's getting hot in here, so leave on all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna leave my clothes on.
Stop.
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb.
She was blamed for the lamb.
She was blamed for the lamb?
Yeah.
What the heck, Danny? We're supposed to finish it.
I think
Ethan, what's your favorite rhyme? What's your favorite nursery rhyme?
Big blue blue.
Little boy blue?
Big blue blue.
Little boy...
Little boy blue.
Little boy blue sat on... What did he sit on?
sat on a brick.
No, sat on a brick. No, I thought he sat on a horn. Little boy blue sat on a horn, eating his curds and whey. Oh, that was Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. She looked down beside her and seen an old spider and said, "Get the fuck away." Oh my gosh. All right. We're having too much fun here with Nursery Rhyme Day. All right. So, that's him. Let's dress Dominic. Can you hold... where am I going to put you? Where am I going to put you? Can you put him back, please, in his... Bye-bye, guys. So there he is. There's Tommy. We're going to dress Dominic now. Ethan, can you please put him in his cradle? Ethan! Please put him in the cradle.
Put me in the cradle. Put me in the cradle. Put me in the cradle. Well, put me in the cradle. Hurry
Why
up.
don't you put yourself in the cradle?
I can't.
Why?
I can't.
Why?
All right. All right. What's so funny?
Can you put your hand in me? He's passing it up to his forehead.
Great. Okay, so we're gonna put this cloud guy one.
Cloud guy.
This cloud copper pearl side snap gown. Now this is a size. This says 0 to 4 months, guys. I would say this is way roomier than the Posh Peanut one, but it's still. I still would say this is newborn size. Okay, I don't know. The sleeves to me, I don't know why you would want a skin tight thing on your baby. Like, I don't know. So we're going to put this on Dominic, and then we're going to stop and have some coffee and a cupcake before we dress the other two. So, oh, you guys gluing stuff again?
Yeah, just quick.
All right, well, take your time.
This video,
Oh, I forgot to put, oh my God, what?
this video has been taking 10 hours.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's almost 2 hours now. So I should be done at 2.5.
You mean like 2.5 more hours?
No, Ethan. Just another half hour. I just gotta dress those other two. I mean, my viewers like to see me in doing this. Don't you guys?
No.
You like to see me dress all these babies crazy like this.
No.
Yes, they do. They love it.
No.
They love it.
No.
Okay, otherwise they would not still be here.
How do you know they're watching?
Because if they're still here, then they're still watching.
But how do you know?
I won't know until they watch it, until I see the views and leave comments.
But that doesn't mean they watch the full video. They could have just,
It'll say it has a view even though it didn't. They didn't watch it all.
yeah,
No,
yeah. They could just watch your intro and they could get off it and it counts.
seriously,
Yeah.
that's fucked up. That's weird. I didn't know that.
Well, now you do. I'm going to be mean to Jack.
Why are you going to see Jack? Leave him
I
alone.
said I'm gonna go be mean to him.
So yeah, Ethan and Jack share a room. I told you guys. But everybody's been sleeping everywhere else. It's like, what the heck? It's like they have their own room, but then last night, Danny slept out here. Jack sleeps in Danny's room. Ethan was gonna sleep out here because Jack originally wanted alone time in his room, in their room. I know it's adjustment because Jack is used to having his own room. So, you know, it's a little... Well, yeah, but it was too much for the three of you back there. So, what I might do, I was thinking of getting another set of bunk beds, but for Danny and Jason, because then Danny could go on the top and Jason go on the bottom, and then this way, because Danny misses Jason. You know, he misses. They were together this entire time, entire time. So you know, it's hard. It's been really hard for Danny to sleep alone. But you know, I said, yeah, it's a hard adjustment, but you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. I think I snapped this wrong, didn't I? Is it just, oh no. So, has anybody out there gotten any new outfits lately? I'm curious, since I can't get any, I want to know what's going on. Is anybody else getting new outfits, expecting any hauls or anything from any place? Or is anybody expecting a new baby? Maybe? I, for one, am getting a holiday baby. I don't know. I was hoping to get it next month and then put it away. I don't know if that's exactly going to work because I wasn't able to send Anna the kit this month. So, you know, I got to wait till September to send her the kit. Oh no, this has lint in it. From the dryer, the mitts. Little lints. I wonder, did Tommy's have lint? It must have, but I missed it. I'm gonna have to look. Anyway, did I put the right one on you? I feel like this is big. Newborn. So I guess Carter's runs big, guys. Carter's onesies, they run big. Okay, so we're gonna put this on him. I think I'm gonna unsnap it. Usually I just put it over their head, but let's try this way. So just unsnap it. I seen a piece of lint in here that's gonna drive me cuckoo crazy if I don't get it. Okay. So I just unbuttoned a few buttons, and then we're just gonna put it on. I did see a little lint. You know, stuff like that drives me crazy. Okay, guys, sorry. All right, so I got one arm in. Got to get the other arm in, and then we can move on to the other two babies, which you haven't seen in a while, which is Jack and Danny. Jack and Danny, which are, yeah, you don't even see them because they're over there. I think I'm going to pause this till I get this other arm in. This is really hard to do on the camera. Okay, so I got him all buttoned up, and I'm just going to tie his little mermaid gown, and then we're moving on. We're going to put bananas in pajamas on Daniel, and I don't know what is going on Jack yet. It's whatever is left, I guess. So this is really, really cute on him. Look at this. This is the copper pearl. He's really heavy. This is the copper pearl gown with the clouds on it. Really, really pretty. This looks adorable on him. Oh, cute. It was a little hard to get on, I would say. I don't know if it's because of the undershirt, but he has like, it looks like his hands are here, but they're not. They're up here. So, yeah, these aren't his hands. These are like the material. His hands are all the way up here. But it's okay, because he has like shorter arms anyway. So it kind of makes him look more proportionate. So that is the Sam sculpt. And he is reborn by Anna at Ling's Reborn Nursery. Oh, my beautiful baby. Baby. Okay. Can you put that baby in there so I could get my other babies?
My baby.
So say goodbye to Dominic.
No.
Bye, Dominic.
I don't want to go. No, please.
No. Okay. Now we're gonna have some cupcake and coffee before we dress. We got Jack. He's already in his undershirt, so we don't have to put one on him. And then we have
Something.
Daniel. Little grumpy Daniel. Look at him.
Give me some pomni glue. Oh, I need some pomni. I gotta print some pomni.
So he's gonna do this, and we gotta put him in his undershirt. So we'll do that quick, and then we'll have a little cake and coffee, and then we'll dress him in his pajamas, his bananas in pajamas. Bananas and pajamas. These are just H&M t-shirts that I put on them underneath.
You know they sell Krispy Kreme at Walmart now?
Krispy Kreme?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so did I use 3? I put 1 on Dominic, right?
Yeah.
That's the 3 to 6, and then that's just the H&M. So I used 3 then, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It almost fell. Yeah.
Where's the bananas and... Oh, here it is.
Chocolate.
So I put 1 on Dominic, and I put 1 on Tommy, and then this one's going on. So they each have an undershirt. That's good. They each have their own undershirt. And looking at the cuddle bodies, Anna used to do them very differently. Like with Jack, his leg is so much fatter. and Daniel has the skinnier leg. Look at these legs.
What you
Look.
say?
No, look at the difference in the legs.
What is it?
I love that because like his knee.
No.
I mean, silly.
Wait. Oh no.
What?
My dad said he was gonna make us roll the yeast.
Dad's making rolls?
No, he was
Not
going to,
today.
but he needed some yeast.
I don't have yeast.
Yeah.
You should have bought it.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get the undershirt on him. That's boring. You guys don't want to see that. And I see that there's lots of lint. There must be lint in Tommy's, too. You know, like when you wash the undershirts and they have, like, I'll show you guys. The lint kind of captures in the mitten part, the fold over of the shirt. So that's what I'm dealing with right now here. And then, so funny.
Because as soon as I came in here, that's all I got right up to.
Oh.
Oh, there's a ton of them in here.
Yeah, that's what I said. There should be enough for 2 meals in that bag. We're making chicken patties tonight.
We're gonna make them all.
No, for your birthday, we were going to make them tomorrow with fries. That's why I had just get more buns. Okay, this undershirt is kind of big on him, but it'll work for little Daniel. It'll work. And we're going to put him in bananas and pajamas.
How many times have you said that today?
It should be my new word.
Word of the day is
Word of the day.
tomorrow
Bananas
is
and pajamas.
After that is pajamas.
You want to put him in it?
What? You want to put him in there?
You want to do it?
Give me a minute.
You want to put him in the pajamas? So I can have some coffee and a cupcake?
Just eat the cupcake.
But I want to put them. I guess I could always dress them, like pause it, dress them like I've been doing, and then show you how they look, so you guys don't have to be bored out of your mind watching me do this because it's been a long video. I think I'm gonna put him in blue because I originally bought this for him. So we'll put him in blue. What was he just in? Oh, they were in Christmas. Yeah, that's what I'll put them in. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Because they're already in their undershirts. So I will just adjust me because my leg is killing me. So I'm almost done here. So I'm just going to have some coffee, cupcake. We'll shoot the shit for a minute and then I'll dress them. It will be good. All right. What?
Come on, man.
What do you mean, come on?
Jeez.
I like to talk. I'm a talkity talker.
Yeah, but, I mean, my God.
What do you mean, my God? Where's my spoon, Ethan?
What do you mean?
Come on, Ethan. I need a spoon.
Mommy.
They're going to watch me mukbang now.
Mommy. You got the cupcake?
Yeah, I do, and it's your color. Can you please, can you get me a spoon, please?
Have a look. Sneak about.
You could sneak a bite if you, if you,
You can sneak a bite.
Stitch is always asking me if he could sneak a bite of my stuff. So he's, can I sneak a bite? Why are you getting annoyed anyway? You're watching something with headphones. Dinner's getting ready, so I mean, what's the problem? I can't wait for school, guys. Like less than 3 weeks. I can't wait for school so I can just do videos like I used to. Give me. Come on, give me this
Let me
one.
sneak a bite.
Okay, here we go. Let's sneak a bite.
Okay, let's sneak a bite. Yeah,
Where's my charger, Dino?
he's over here.
Come sneak a bite. Mmm. Should I mukbang it? What's that mean?
Your teeth are all blue now. Mukbang means there's no other sound but you chewing,
Oh.
like ASMR.
But why do they call it a mukbang?
I don't know.
Look it up. I'm curious why they call it
I
mukbang.
don't know.
Please look it up. I want to know. Jason, look it
I
up.
don't got anything to look it up on.
Jason, can you look it up? Jason,
Father.
can you look it up?
What?
Can you look it up for me?
Look what up?
What does mukbang mean?
No, I'm not looking that up.
Please look it up.
No, thanks.
Well, I want to know
No,
what it
thanks.
means.
I'm not interested.
I'm interested.
Do it on the next video.
No, I'm gonna keep doing this video until you look it up.
I'm not doing it.
Ethan, look it up.
With what? The TV?
Jason, look it up.
Hey, can I snick about the left cupcake?
Not till somebody tells me what a mukbang
I'll
is.
wait to see the cupcake.
I want to know, man. Please look it up.
I'm gonna zoom in on your face.
Are you going to look it up for me?
Give me a minute, huh? Jesus.
You can finish that?
You-
I could really snick about
You
it.
could have the ring.
I don't want no room. I want to snick about it.
You want a Snickers bite?
Yes, Snickers bite. No, I want
It's when people make online videos stuffing themselves.
That's what it says.
Yeah,
Stuffing themselves.
basically.
No, not basically. What does
That's
it
what
say?
it says.
stuffing.
Read it word for word.
Online audio-visual broadcast in which a host eats large amounts of food.
Large amounts?
Yeah, large.
Like a 2-pack girl?
I'm only one bad girl.
Well, that ain't me. I'm just eating a cupcake. Well, I did eat one earlier. Did I mukbang it?
Hey, you look like you just ate a Smurf.
Well, sorry, guys, for the mukbang.
Bang.
No, I didn't eat large amounts of food, so I guess it's not called that.
Just called ASMR.
Why? I'm not doing sounds
Look
either.
like you ate a Smurf. Wait, say cheese.
Smurf is good.
Say cheese.
Mm-mm.
Say cheese.
That's...
What the?
Walmart makes really good cupcakes.
Hello?
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Hello?
See it in your house.
I could see it in your smile.
That's all I believe.
You're all I've ever wanted. And my arms are open wide. Cause you know just what to say. And you know just what to do. And I can't help myself from loving you.
Ooh, yeah. So smooth.
Okay. Well, guys, I think, let me dress them quick, show you, and then we're out. All right. Finally. So I'm going to pause you, dress them too, show them to you, and then we're done. Okay? So I'll be right back. Oh my God, guys, this outfit, I don't know what is with me today, but this is so hard to do. I'm trying. But I don't know if this is going to fit him right, neither. If this doesn't fit him right, it goes to little Johnny.
I just think about it.
You know what, though? He's definitely going to need socks and mittens. So let's... I should have got those first, but let's see. But I got some socks.
Booty.
What? Ethan?
You said butt.
Ethan.
You said butt.
But... Bougie. Okay. I think these will work. Let's try it. This outfit is so... I don't know. If you guys get outfits like this from Carter's, make sure that you size up, definitely, because... size up. Because they run really short, these outfits. I don't know why they do that. This is newborn. I thought I was lucky because I loved this outfit, but on the website, it only came in 0 to 3 and up. And I needed newborn. So when I was on Amazon and I came across this outfit and they had it available in newborn, I was like, yes, I could get it now. And then
You were disappointed.
I was disappointed because it's obviously not the right size. I would say this is preemie, really. I mean, if you have a preemie, I didn't do that right, did I? There's got to be a missing button here. No. That's odd. Okay. I would definitely get a 0 to 3 months if you're getting, like, for a newborn. Had I known, I mean, I did find it in 0 to 3, and I had it in my cart, but just wasn't in the cart, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. That's what I get. Gotta keep talking to myself. That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm definitely the type of person that knows how to work with what I have. Like, I've been in so many different places in life and situations, and you know, just you do what you got to do. You know, you with what you have, you make a home with what you have, and sometimes that's, you know, you do with what you have to do with what you have, and that's okay. You know, I've learned a lot about that. You know, recently over the past weeks, months, that you know, it's okay. It's okay. And things get better, you know? It's not always going to be that way. So, we finally got him dressed, and he looks so handsome. My little Daniel. Look at him. Little DJ. Look at him. It fits perfect for him. Look. Oh, I'm so happy. Bananas in pajamas are running down the stairs. All right, I don't think I'm going to dress Jack on the video, because the video is really long, and I mean, I'm just gonna put him in a blue gown anyway. So we are done. We are just gonna say our goodbyes. I don't think there's any pacifier that works for this kid, really. I like the other ones best, that green one. I'm gonna have to find a way to get that pack. No, see, that doesn't work for him either. These did, but I lost the other one when he had it in his mouth last time. See, that works a little better. But, all right, I'm going to go. I'm just going to dress Jack in this, blue gown. And that's it. And then I'm done. So, I just wanted you to see how he looked in his bananas and pajamas. He is so cute. This is the Gracie May kit by Laura Lee Eagles, and he is reborn by Lori Neal, and you can find her on reborns.com. So I am currently looking, I thought I found a couple of sculpts that looked like Ethan as a baby. I am still currently looking because I'm not 100% sold on the kits that I picked, and I want to make sure this time before I buy the kit and send it to Anna that it is the kit for me that looks like Ethan. Again, this is going to be a portrait baby of my son, so it needs to look, you know, like him, and it needs to be a forever baby. So I want something that's going to be, I'm just tangling these further, aren't I? So I need it to be something that's going to be, you know, look like him. So, that's what I'm currently on the search for. I thought I found it through one of the kits on Bountiful Baby, but I'm not sure yet. I gotta untangle that. Anyway, so I am gonna go say goodbye to little Daniel. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for watching my long video over 2 hours today. I think I'm getting back in the groove of things, and I really enjoyed talking with you all today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, a big shout out to Suzanne Goodwin. Thank you so much for reaching out, sweetheart. Thank you so much to Kitty in Australia. You have been the biggest cheerleader for me, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much. I love hearing your voicemails. I love your voice in general. And I think that the things that you say have true meaning and hold a lot of value to me. And I think that you're a wonderful person, and thank you so much for entering my life. And like, I believe everybody, you know, has a purpose. Everybody, you know, is there for a reason, or to even just to uplift and, you know, say, hey, you know, I see you, you know, and it's a great feeling. So thank you, Kitty. Thank you to always Christina. I love you, sweetheart, and I will talk to you soon and plan what we're gonna plan. We have something planned, me and Christina. So watch for that. And the fall is coming up, guys. Before you know it, kids will be back to school. It's fall weather. Halloween's around the corner, even though I don't like Halloween, but Halloween's coming. So we're gonna have to do something, but first we got to get through tomorrow, which is Ethan's 14th birthday. Can't believe he's turning 14, so happy birthday, Ethan. So I probably won't be back tomorrow. Might show shorts, like do shorts of the cake and decorations and that sort of thing. But I'm not gonna do a whole video. So I will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, you know, just do your thing. That's my motto. Do your thing. Do you, boo. Do you, boo. And keep watching. And obviously, you know, I'm gonna come on when I'm able to, you know, and the kids will be back in school soon. Can't wait. So I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.